Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Krysten Hansyn, and this is Goddess Imagine, a transformational yoga and modern metaphysical studio. Welcome back to the channel. Before we begin, I'd like to leave just a little disclaimer that sometimes I can use profanity in my videos. Nothing too serious, but just in case you have little ears wandering around, I just wanted to give you a heads up so you're not surprised. But I'm here today with a brand new transformational yoga video that's called Bring It On. This is the official pre-video for 2026, the year of the dynamic do-over. This is a radical wake-up for the woman who's absolutely positively sick and tired of living the current status quo, who is beyond ready to recognize and release all of the trauma and drama that's been wedged deep within the mind, body, and spirit to finally become the woman that she was created to be, to manifest a soulful business and the luxury lifestyle that she's always imagined. I'm officially dubbing 2026 as the year of the dynamic do-over. And that's because there has been so much drama and dysfunction in our nation and in the world around us that has left me completely emotionally and physically drained. I'm sick and tired of waking up every single day wondering and worrying about what's going to happen next, as I'm sure many of you are as well, especially now. Recently, I've had the call to shift that energy and begin to direct it inwards towards ourselves, right? To deeply reflect upon our own life and to think about the changes that we would like to make, and then create a stellar and sophisticated plan to help us make all of our dreams come true against all odds. We've given our power away too many times, and it's time to take back the reins and regain control of ourselves and our destination. In 2026, I'll be releasing a brand new program that'll take us through a head-to-toe process of learning how to become the highest version of yourself and living the type of lifestyle that you've always imagined. The jig is up, bitches. It's now or never. In 2026, it's time to make shit happen no matter what. Today's yoga class is just a door opener to get you and me thinking about the type of changes that we would like to make when we can put our whole heart and soul into something meaningful as opposed to stressful. I'll have more information on that program coming up over the next couple weeks, but let's get started with our class. Our focus today will be a complete chakra activation, including the stellar gateway. We'll be opening up each of the chakras to release the trauma and drama that's directly associated with each of the individual chakras, as well as the stellar gateway, which is our pathway or portal to our higher consciousness or our higher power. Our class today will contain a seated savasana. As always, you're welcome to do reclined. If you have anything that you'll need for this session, including your blocks, you can go ahead and grab those items, and when you're ready, I will meet you on the mat. To begin, we come to sit in the center of our mat in Sukhasana. Tuck the feet up underneath us. Bring our hands down around our hips as we draw our shoulders down. I've been working on a little bit of a different opening. I did it something different last week. This week, we're going to expand on that. And I invite you to get into your practice, to let yourself go, to release the expectations and enjoy yourself. And allow yourself to feel fluid in your movements, right? It's okay to move on the mat. We come back to a tall seat, draw the shoulders down. And then we extend our arms out to the side as far as we comfortably can, reaching out with our fingers. And then gently begin to draw the arms back as we lift our third eye and our heart up to the sky. We gently lift the chest as we activate each of our individual chakras. We activate our stellar gateway, our sacred pathway to our cosmic consciousness, electrifying that energy to the universe as we gently ease the arms back, maybe a little bit more. Then we come back to center, flip the palms, bring the hands behind us, interlace the fingers, draw the shoulder blades down. If this isn't in your wheelhouse, you can keep your hands on your hips. As we draw the shoulders down, we inhale, lift our eyes up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold as we bow. Release our neck and our shoulders as we allow our crown to come down towards the earth. We allow our head to hang heavy here. We take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We slowly come to rise, release our hands out to the side, extending our fingertips, widening that space between the shoulders. Gently ease the arms back as we lift our heart and third eye to the sky, as we open ourselves to all the new positive possibilities that can come to us in 2026. We open the mind, body, and spirit. We release the things that have held us back, and we welcome all of the good things that we've been wanting. As we gently ease the arms back, we come back to center, flip the palms, bring the hands behind us, interlace the fingers, draw the hands and shoulder blades down. Inhale as we look up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold as we bow. Direct the crown chakra down towards the earth. Relax your neck. Allow your head to hang heavy. We release all the burdens we've been carrying. We just let ourselves go. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Beautiful. Now, as we come to rise, we inhale. Release the hands and lift them up high overhead. Pull the biceps back as we reach up as high as we can. We sink the sits bones into the earth. We lift our soul up to the sky. And then we exhale, bring our hands back down around our sides. Beautiful. Inhale, lift our hands back up, elongating the arms, pull the biceps back as we reach nice and tall. Exhale, bring our hands back down around our sides. As we inhale, place our left hand on the mat, bring our right bicep over to the right ear. Want to be mindful that we're being in alignment. We're not coming forward. We're staying within that space. And as we reach a little bit further, we exhale. We have a big opening here in our side bend just until our backside leaves the mat. We pull the right shoulder back, lift our eyes up to the sky, take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Beautiful. Bring the right hand back down to the ground. Inhale. Lift our hands up overhead. Big opening. Exhale. Bring the hands back down. As we inhale, right hand goes on the mat, left bicep comes to the left ear. Big stretch as we exhale. We pause here just to reach a little bit further, just till our backside lifts off the mat. Then we pull that left shoulder back, lift our eyes upwards. We take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Beautiful. Float the left hand down to the ground. Now we add our twist. Inhale, lift the hands back up overhead as we turn to the right. Exhale, we open up into our twist. We ease the right shoulder back. Use your left hand to levy you into this twist. Lift the heart upward, hold the stomach in tight, and bring our chin up parallel to the mat. And here we twist deep, wringing out the chakras, releasing all that trauma and drama, getting that all out of our system as we take a moment here to breathe. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Beautiful. Inhale, release our hands back up overhead as we come to center. Exhale, bring our hands back down around our sides. Inhale, lift the hands up overhead. As we turn to the left, exhale as we open into our twist. We ease the left shoulder back. We use our right hand to levy us into this twist. Hold the stomach tight, lift the chest upward, and bring that chin up parallel to the mat. Then we sink deep. We pause here for a few breaths. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Beautiful. Inhale. Lift our hands back up overhead as we bring those biceps back. Exhale. Swoop the hands behind us gently. Roll the shoulders back as we lift the heart, lift the third eye, and reach the arms behind us. Option here to ease back on our palms, to come back into a mini back bend as we gently bow the chest upwards. Draw the shoulders away from our ears as we open to the universe. Opening ourselves up to positivity. We take a full breath in and a full breath out. And then slowly walk ourselves back to an upright position. And we turn to face the top of the mat. We extend the legs out to the sides at a 45-degree angle and give them a little bit of a shake. We bend the left knee, bring the inside of the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Hands come back around our hips as we return to our tall seat. We can keep a bend in the knee, but flex the toes upward. Inhale, lift our hands overhead. We turn towards the right leg. Then exhale, we come down over the top of our leg. Draw the shoulders back, flatten the spine. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Walk ourselves back. Inhale, lift our hands up overhead. We turn towards the right. Exhale, we come down over our right leg. Draw the shoulders back, flatten the spine. As we learn to take time for ourselves, learn to slow our pace. Instead of all the outside, we focus it inwards. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Beautiful. Walk ourselves back up. Now, we turn ourselves to center here. Take the left hand, rotate it behind you as you inhale. Exhale, press into your left knee and shin as we lift our hips up to the sky. Pull our right shoulder back as we come into almost a modified version of Wild Thing. We take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. And then gently lower ourselves down to the mat. Beautiful. Re-extend the left leg. Give both of them a shake. Bring the inside of the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Hands come back around the hips. Draw the shoulders down. Inhale, lift our hands overhead. Turn towards your left leg. Exhale, we come down over that leg. Draw the shoulders back, flatten the spine. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Awesome. Walk ourselves back up. Inhale, lift our hands up overhead. Turn towards the left. Exhale, come down over your left leg. Draw the shoulders back, flatten the spine, lower the body down. We learn to slow our roll in yoga. We learn to do things at a different time. Instead of rush, 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 we learn to ease, bring ourselves to a place of ease. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Walk ourselves back to an upright position as we face back to center. Inhale as we rotate our right hand behind us. Exhale, press into our right knee and our shin as we lift our hips up to the sky. Pull the left shoulder back as we open our heart. Open our heart wide. Take a deep breath in. All the chakras are ignited. Exhale, deep breath out. Beautiful. Lower down to our backside. Release the right leg out to the side for our wide-legged forward fold. We can bend the knees a little bit if that's comfortable for you, but flex the toes up high. Come back to our tall spine. Inhale, lift our hands up overhead, pull the biceps back. Exhale, forward fold. Let your hands rest on your leg wherever they land. Draw the shoulders back, flatten the spine. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Last round, walk ourselves back upright. Inhale, lift our hands up high overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Let your hands rest on your leg. Draw the shoulders back, flatten the spine. As we learn to come into our own space, we learn to step into our sacred space, we learn to create an area and a practice just for ourselves. We take a full breath in and a full breath out. Beautiful. Walk ourselves back up. Tuck the feet up underneath you, and we come up and over into our cat-cows. Cat-cow is excellent for igniting our midline of energy, and it opens up the chakras, and it pumps that negativity out of each of the chakras. Make sure we're all tucked in. Nothing's going to fly out. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Knees are underneath the hips. Roll the elbow eyes forward as we press into the palms. Holding our stomach tight, then lower it down to the earth as we lift our head and tailbone upwards. Take a moment here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, press into the palms as we lift our spine up to the sky, maybe gently rocking back and forth. Inhale, lower the stomach as we dip deep down into cow. Press into the palms as we exhale, lift high into cat. Inhale, lower the stomach, shine your beautiful face forward. Exhale, shine the spine high. Awesome. Stay with me. Inhale, lower the stomach as we dip deep back down into cow. Exhale, rise high into cat. One more time, everyone. Inhale, lower the stomach, lift the head and tailbone high. Exhale, lift the spine high. Beautiful. Come back to a neutral tabletop. Flatten the tops of the feet for our side arm raise. We take the right arm, reach underneath us as we inhale. Float that right hand up to the sky. Lift it up as high as you can as we widen the chest, elongate the neck, finding that space. Once we find it, we exhale. Float the fingertips back down to the ground. Beautiful. Once our hand is on the mat, reach underneath as we inhale. Float that right hand up to the sky. Take your time. Find that space. Once we've reached up as high as we can, then we exhale. And we pause here, maybe finding just a little more space. Turn our eyes upward to see our hands. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Float the right hand back down to the ground. Beautiful. Now we change sides. We take the left hand, reach underneath us as we inhale. One fluid flow, lifting our left hand up to the sky. Find your space, find your flow, reaching up as high as you magically can. Once you've reached that space, then we exhale. Float the fingertips back down to the ground. Beautiful. Once our left hand is on the mat, reach back underneath us as we inhale. Float that left hand up all the way to the sky. Open up the chest, elongate the neck. And when we've reached as far as we can go, then we exhale. We pause here. Maybe there's just a little micro space we can find as we push ourselves slightly. Look up at your hand. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Beautiful. Float the left hand back down to the ground. Awesome. You're doing awesome. Here we go. As we inhale, widen our knees to the edge of the mat. Bring the soles of the feet together. Exhale, send the hips back to wide-legged child's pose. If this is too much of a pull, you can place a block under your backside or your blanket. I got a wonky knee lately, so I got to kind of take it easy. But we work with what we have. We walk our hands out as far as we can, roll the fingertips out, press each fingertip into the mat, hold the stomach in tight, and allow yourself to fall down towards the mat. And here, we can imagine positive energy coming up through the earth, up through our root chakra, and cleansing and cleaning each of our individual chakras of the associated trauma and drama that we hold. And we take that negativity right out through the crown chakra, out into the universe to be recycled for our highest good. So mote it be. We take a full breath in. Exhale, full breath out. Beautiful. Come to rise as we inhale. We bring the knees together. Exhale, we come to upward facing dog. Press into the palms. Roll those elbows forward as we come to rise. And we practice rising. In this new version of ourselves, we begin to reimagine our new levels of self-confidence. We reclaim our personal power. We're building our strength, stepping into this new era of 2026, the year of the dynamic do-over. We take a full breath in. Exhale, full breath out. Beautiful. Inhale, send the hips back, widen out the knees. Exhale, we come back to wide-legged child's pose. Get yourself set. Walk your hands out. Roll the fingertips out. Press each one into the mat. We're re-elongating the body. We're finding space. We're making ourselves tall again, kind of. And lower ourselves down to the ground, giving ourselves a moment to release all of the things that don't serve us. Release the trauma, release the drama, the expectations, the stress, the overwhelm. I invite you to let it go. Let it all go. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Come to rise as we inhale, the knees come together. Exhale, we come forward, upward facing dog. We come to rise, press into our palms as we lift ourselves high. I found in my life, no one's going to raise us up. There's no magical person. There's no magical formula. There's nothing or no one that can do the work for us. Only us can elevate us. Only we can up-level and transform who we are. Only we can become the highest version of ourselves and live that life that we've always imagined. We take a full breath in. Exhale, full breath out. Beautiful. Send ourselves back all the way into a child's pose as we come into striking cobra, making ourselves small. Tuck our chin into our chest. As we inhale, walk the fingertips forward as we open up so elegantly into upward facing dog. Tuck the chin into the chest. As we exhale, we come back to child's pose. Tuck the chin to chest. As we inhale, we come forward so elegantly into upward facing dog. Tuck the chin to chest. As we exhale, we come back to child's pose. Beautiful. Pause here to collectively take a full breath in. Exhale, full breath out. We come up to our tabletop position for our heart opener or puppy dog pose. Make sure you have enough space. We want to keep the knees underneath the hips. I'm going to come back just a little bit more. If you're tall like me, you may need more space. And then we walk the hands out in front of us, lowering the heart chakra and the throat chakra down towards the earth. This is a big opening, so please modify as you need. In here, they call it the heart opener or heart warmer pose. We are releasing. I see it as releasing the emotions, the feelings, all the ways that our life has made us feel, all those heartbreaks, the sorrow, the agony, the pain. It's time to let it go. The deepest, darkest hurts that we've hung on to for all this time, I invite you to please let it go. It doesn't serve us. It doesn't help us. All it does is impede us. We can't become the highest version of ourselves by holding on to our wretched past. Let's take a moment here to release. I'm going to take a full breath in. Exhale, full breath out. We prepare to shift forward to Sphinx pose. Very gently shift the body forward. Bring the knees together and slowly lower the pelvis and the body down to the mat. Now, if you're like me, and your reach isn't very far, you may have to bring your elbows up a little bit until they're underneath your shoulders, and maybe widen the hands about a half an inch or so. Take a moment. Now with Sphinx pose, we draw the shoulders back and then lift the face upward. But some of us, if you're very new to this, this may be as far as you get. You're like, this is as far as I can go. Awesome. We're working within the wheelhouse. You still have the same effect. So here we go. Press into the palms as we inhale. Draw the shoulders back. Exhale, lift the face forward. Draw the shoulders down as we work to bring our chin up until it's parallel to the mat as we rise into this new version of ourselves. And we do rise. We rise to this new aspect of ourselves we haven't had a chance to get to know yet. The goddess within us is coming forward, and we give her our grace. We take a full breath in. Exhale, full breath out. Beautiful. Remember this version of you. As we lower down to our chest, bring your hands around your chest. Now, be very easy. As we lift up, we come to tabletop, and then send the hips back to a child's pose as a counter pose for that lift. Take a moment. We lower the head down. Collectively, take a full breath in. Exhale. Full breath out. Beautiful. Walk our hands forward to come into our downward facing dog. May have to bring the knees back a little bit. Send the hips up. As we pause here to open up the backs of our legs. And today we're going to do something different. We're going to do 3 high planks. I invite you to try, because when we do hard things on the mat, we can do hard things in life. We bring our feet to the edge of the mat, press back on our hands, lift the hips high. As we inhale, we shift forward to high plank. Exhale, we come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog one more time. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Bonus points for doing a push-up. Exhale, send the hips back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Bring our feet together at the center of the mat. Then slowly walk ourselves to the top of the mat, keeping our fingertips connected. Take a moment, get your balance. If you tried that, I'm so proud of you. Then we inhale, root to rise, lift our hands up high overhead. Exhale, bring our hands down around our sides to mountain pose. And I'm also proud if you didn't try. I truly am. I know, especially if you're new. I face planted the first few times I did that. But we prepare to come into 2 rounds of sun salutations, Goddess Imagine style. We root our heels into the earth. We lift our soul to the sky as we work to find balance on the mat to take our balance out into our real world. As we take a moment just to root our energy down. And then we begin. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the hands up high overhead. Exhale, sink into chair. Inhale, swing our arms up and back as we exhale for wide arm forward fold. Inhale, come to halfway lift. Draw the shoulders back as we flatten the spine. Exhale, we come to forward fold. Inhale, step back with our right foot. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Option to drop to the knees, or we chaturanga, the whole body down to the mat. Inhale, we rise to cobra. Exhale, back to the mat. Press up into plank as we inhale. Downward facing dog as we exhale. Inhale, step up with our right foot. Exhale, bring up the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, lift the hands up high. Exhale, sink down into chair. Inhale, swing the arms up and back. Exhale, wide arm forward fold. You got this. Inhale, we come to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look down, step back with your left foot. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, we shift forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga to the mat. Inhale, we rise to cobra. Exhale, back to the ground. Press into plank as we inhale. downward facing dog as we exhale. Inhale, step up with our left foot. Exhale, bring up the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, lift the hands up tall. Exhale, sink into chair. Inhale, swing our arms up and back. Exhale, wide arm forward fold. Inhale, come to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back with our right foot. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga down to the ground. Inhale, we rise to cobra. Exhale, back to the mat. Press into plank as we inhale. Downward facing dog as we exhale. Inhale, step up with our right foot. Exhale, bring up the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Lift the hands up high. Exhale, sink into chair. Inhale, swing our arms up and back as we exhale. Wide arm forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, come to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back with your left foot. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga down to the ground. Inhale, rise to cobra. Exhale, back to the mat. Press into plank as we inhale and my stomach growls. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step up with our left foot. Exhale, bring up the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Here's the change up. Inhale, root to rise, lift the hands up high. Exhale, wide arm forward fold, back to the mat. We step back with our right foot, step back with our left foot, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Now, you can pause me here. You can come down to tabletop, child's pose, whatever you need. Catch your breath. Maybe this is as far as you make it today, which is awesome. You can come back tomorrow and try a little more. Whatever feels good to you. But we pause here, collect our breath, reconnect to our energy, reconnect to our mission. Coming into crescent lunge, we begin, inhale. We lift the right foot, pop the hip as we open into a modified scorpion pose. Bring the right foot forward, step to the top of the mat. Exhale, we bring the left knee down. Take a moment, get your balance. Then we inhale, swoop the hands up high to crescent pose. Exhale, widen the elbows as we open to goddess. Lift the heart, lift the third eye high, opening all of our lower chakras too. We take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Beautiful. Inhale, rotate our hands up overhead, bring the palms together as we exhale down to prayer hands at our chest. Twist to the right as we inhale, hook the left elbow over the right knee, press the palms together as we exhale, turn to look up over your shoulder. Keep your balance. If you fall out, come back to me. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, release the hands as we reach back high up into crescent pose. Exhale, float the fingertips back down to the mat. Beautiful. Once we're here, place our left foot on the mat or left hand on the mat as we inhale. Exhale, rotate our right arm up to the sky. Pull that right shoulder over the left as we open up the chest. Press into that whole foot as we open up to brand new possibilities. We open up the heart. We open up our mind, body, and spirit. Turn to look up at your hand. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Beautiful. Bring our right hand down to the mat. We step it back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. We shift forward as we inhale, come to our vinyasa. Lower to our push-up, come to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we do the left. Inhale, come to three-legged dog on the left. Pop the hip into our modified scorpion pose, opening that left side. Shift forward, step to the top of the mat with our left foot. Exhale, bring the right knee down. Take a moment, get your balance. Then we inhale, swoop the hands up high to crescent pose. Exhale, widen the elbows to goddess. Bring the elbows back as we ease back gently, opening the heart, opening our third eye, opening the throat chakra, illuminating our stellar gateway. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Beautiful. Inhale, rotate our hands up high. Palms come together as we exhale down to prayer hands at our chest. We pause here, twist to the left as we hook the right elbow outside the left knee. Exhale, press the palms together. Turn to look over your shoulder. Keep your balance. Stay with me. Take a full breath in. Exhale, full breath out. Beautiful. Inhale. We come to rise. Lift the hands back up overhead to crescent pose. Exhale. Float the fingertips down to the mat. Once we're here, place the right hand on the mat as we inhale. Rotate the left hand up as we exhale. Press into the whole soul as we twist deep in our revolve lunge, stacking the left shoulder over the right. We elongate the neck. Turn to look up at your hand. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Beautiful. Bring our left hand down to the mat as we step it back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Shift forward for our vinyasa as we inhale. We come to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we kick it up. Inhale, step up with our right foot to the top of the mat. Exhale, bring up the left. Get your balance. Inhale, root to rise. Lift the hands up overhead. Palms come together as we exhale. Sink down into chair. Take a moment. Look down at your feet. Make sure your toes, knees, and hips are in alignment. It's okay to look down at what you're doing. Then, as we inhale, shift to the right. Take your left elbow, place it on the outside of your right knee. As you exhale, press the palms together. Turn to look over your shoulder. Stay with me. You can do hard things. We can do hard things together. We take a full breath in. Exhale, full breath out. Now, this will be a little challenge. We're going to step back into high lunge. You can bring the hands down, step back, or we can stay here. Shift your weight to the right foot as you step back with our left. Get your balance, get your balance. Then we inhale, release the hands, lift them high up overhead for high lunge. Exhale, draw the elbows back as we open to the goddess. Lift the heart, lift our third eye upwards. Draw the forearms back. We take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Beautiful. Rotate the hands up as we inhale. Spiral the back foot as we exhale. We come into warrior one. Square the hips and shoulders to the top of the mat. Bring the palms just a little closer together as we activate our inner warrior. We prepare for our battle of our profound transformation. Take a full breath in. Exhale, full breath out. Bring the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, draw the hands and shoulder blades down for pyramid pose. We can also keep our hands on the hips, whatever works best for you. Inhale, straighten the front leg as we look up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold to pyramid pose. Keep your balance. Stay with me. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Now, as we inhale, come to rise. Release the left hand as we open up into a warrior two. Take a moment. If you need to shift your stance like I do, it's fine. Re-extend the arms out. Drop the shoulders as we come into our warrior two. Tapping into our warrior energy a little bit deeper. Knowing that we can do anything we put our mind to. We have come so far in this life. Many of us haven't had a chance to see many of our dreams come true. 2026 is the year. 2026 is our year. Turn to look over your right hand. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Flip the palm as we inhale, ease back to peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, ease back to peaceful warrior. Exhale, we come to a standing T. Keep your balance for triangle pose. Flip the palm as we inhale, shift to the right. Exhale, float the fingertips down to triangle pose. Option to use the blocks or our shins. We elongate the body, then turn to look up at our hand. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Beautiful. Now we inhale, come to rise, turn the left heels in, look down, make sure your feet are aligned. Then exhale, we come down to a squat. Bend the elbows as we come into full goddess pose. Sink a little deeper. We take this time to connect to our own inner goddess, that woman we were originally created to be. This year, we're bringing her forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Come to rise as we inhale, straighten the arms, turn the heels out, flip the palms as we exhale. We come to shooting star. Pull the biceps back. One line of energy comes up through the earth, illuminates each of our chakras, right up to our stellar gateway, right to our cosmic consciousness. We are on fire. Just imagine yourself rocketing through the universe, just a beautiful beacon of light. Let's breathe that energy in. Exhale, breathe out what doesn't serve. Bring the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, draw the shoulders down your back. Look up to the sky as you inhale, forward fold as you exhale. Release our hands down to the ground for Prasarita Padottanasana. Option to use our blocks here to help bridge that gap. As we lower our crown down to the earth, we can bend the knees here. Let it be easy for a moment. You work so hard. I know. Inhale, we walk out to a halfway lift. Exhale, we come back to a forward fold. Inhale, we walk out to a halfway lift. Exhale, come back to a forward fold. Now, we walk to the top of the mat, pivot the front foot, pivot the back, and we step back to downward facing dog. We're going to be doing locust. So we shift forward to a plank, lower to our knees, and then slowly chaturanga the body down to the ground. Locust pose is also a big heart opening pose. We bring the hands down around our sides, and then we lift the head and the feet together. If this is out of your wheelhouse, you can lift the feet, you can lift the shoulders. What I do is I interlace my fingers. This helps me a little bit. So we want to be mindful of our pelvis. If we have any low back issues or anything that could hurt you, then I would avoid this pose and just go right into child's. Otherwise, bring the hands behind you. Keep the feet and the legs together. Inhale, we come to rise. Exhale, breathe out. We breathe slowly here for 1, 2, and 3. Slowly lower down to the ground. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, breathe out. We hold for 1, 2, and 3. Lower down to the ground. You want to make sure you're breathing one more time. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, breathe out. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Lower ourselves down. Now, bring the hands around your chest. We press up, ease back to child's pose to counter our locust pose. We collectively take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Beautiful. Come to rise back to our tabletop position, downward facing dog. Take a moment here as we shift forward to our vinyasa as we inhale. Come to our upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can do this. Here we go. Inhale, step up with our left foot to the top of the mat. Exhale, bring up the right. Take a moment, look at your feet. Inhale, root to rise, lift the hands up high. Palms come together as we exhale, sink into chair. Look down, make sure your feet, your knees, and your hips are all aligned. As we inhale, we turn towards the left. Take the right elbow, hook it on the left knee. Exhale, press the palms together, look up over our shoulder. You can do it. Stay with me. You got it. You got that magic. You got that fire. This is the year to do things different. This is our training ground. Take a full breath in. Exhale, full breath out. Now, shift your weight to your left foot. Take a moment. Step back with your right. Get your bearings. Get your bearings in your low lunge. Now, press into that left foot as we inhale. We come to rise in our high lunge. Exhale, draw the elbows back as we open to the goddess. Stay with me. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Inhale, rotate our hands back up overhead. Exhale, pivot that back foot at a 45 as we come into warrior one. Square the hips and shoulders to the top of the mat. Bring the palms just a little closer together. Here we go. You got this. Look at how badass you are today on the mat. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Bring the hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Draw your shoulder blades down your spine. Straighten the front leg as you inhale. Look up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. We come down over our left leg. Take your time. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Now, inhale, come to rise. Release that right arm as we open it up. Exhale as we open up into our warrior two. Take a moment, adjust your stance. It's okay to move your feet. It's okay to find that place on the mat. Drop the shoulders down, lift the heart as we come to our warrior two. It's a very strong pose. It really helps to move us through the challenging phases of our life. It reminds us we have everything within us that we need to succeed. There's nothing or no one that can do it for us. It's all right here. Sorry, I hit the microphone. Turn to look over your left hand. Take a full breath in. Exhale, full breath out. Flip the palm. Inhale, ease back to peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, ease back to peaceful warrior. Exhale, come to a standing T. Get your balance. Flip the palm as we shift to the left. Inhale. Exhale, float the fingertips down to triangle pose. Open the chest. We stack the right shoulder over the left. Turn to look up at your hand. We take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Inhale, we come to rise. Turn the left heel or the right heels in. Make sure they match. Hold on. Then exhale, we come down to goddess pose. Bend the elbows, lift the fingertips as we sink deep into our goddess pose. Take a moment here to connect to that sacred part of ourself. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, we come to rise, extend the arms, turn the heels out, flip the palms as we exhale, we come right to shooting star. Pull the biceps back as we electrify through the universe, tapping into all of our universal energy, being in that universal flow. Take a deep breath in, exhale, deep breath out. Beautiful. Bring our hands behind us, interlace the fingers, draw the shoulder blades down. Look to the sky as we inhale, forward fold as we exhale. You got this. We're almost there. Release the hands down to the ground as we come to Prasarita Padottanasana. Option to bend our knees here. Taking a moment to catch our breath. As we inhale, we walk out to halfway lift. Exhale, come back to forward fold. Inhale, walk out to halfway lift. Exhale, we come back to forward fold. Beautiful. Now, walk towards the top of the mat. Pivot the front foot, pivot the back. We step back to downward facing dog for our locust. Inhale, we come forward to plank, lower to the knees. Gently, we chaturanga down to the mat. Bring our hands behind us, whatever your preferred position. Interlace the fingers. A little bit different we're going to do this time. As we inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. Here we go. We're going to inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, we lower. One more time. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, we lower. Beautiful. Bring our hands down around our chest. Press up into tabletop. Send the hips back to child's pose. Beautiful job. Just to balance out our back a little bit, we take a collective deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Bring ourselves back up to our downward facing dog for our vinyasa. Inhale, shift ourselves forward, come down to our push-up, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Well done, everyone. Come back to child's. Send the hips back. Easy. Beautiful. Well done, everyone. Now, we can walk up and just ease back on our shins for a little bit as we come into our peak pose. The peak pose we have today is camel pose because we've been working to open up the chest. We're opening up the chakras. We're igniting the stellar gateway. And we're coming into this brand new vision. And I imagine like we've cracked that egg and we're opening to this new sense of ourself. And I thought that camel pose would emulate that wonderfully. If you have lower back problems, neck problems, things like that, then maybe this isn't the pose for you. And we can do child's pose, tabletop, or another pose that you feel more comfortable with, and we just direct that energy towards it. So for camel pose, I'll do a demo, and we'll do a modified version. The full version involves we come to kneel in the center of the mat, draw the shoulders down, hold the stomach in tight, and we come up on the toes. Then you reach back with your hands on your heels, and then we come into a strong back bend. But as you can see, I'm not there yet. Maybe you're not either. But we can work our way getting there with a modification. We bring the hands down to our lower back for support. It's very, very important that we don't lead with the head, right? We don't want to just lean back with the head because the head is heavy. It'll pull you backwards and you can be hurt. So this is what we do instead. We allow the head to be buoyant, right? We float the noggin here. So bring your hands to your lower back, draw the shoulders down, focus your eyes forward, and bring your shoulder blades and elbows together. Then gently begin to press the hips forward. As we do, the shoulders naturally draw down as the chest begins to open. And we ease back as far as we comfortably can. Once we're there, we take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then slowly come back to center. Bring our hands down to the mat, knees come together, and we come to child's pose. That's the counter pose. All right, so I'll let you decide where you're at with that for yourself. Otherwise, we come to kneel in the center of the mat. And we want to get this image of ourselves rising in 2026, an image of what we could look and be like as we work through this year. We come to kneel, draw the shoulders down, eyes are fixed forward, knees are underneath the hips. Hands come down around our lower back for support. Get your focus. When you're ready, we gently push the hips forward as we allow the shoulders to come back. Keep the head light. You'll feel it in your shoulder tips, the stretch as we come back. Once we're here, take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Beautiful. My voice strains. We bring ourselves forward. Bring the knees together as we come down to child's pose. Beautiful. Well done, everyone. Well done. We walk ourselves back up as we prepare for our cool down, which today is going to be pigeon pose. We come back to our downward facing dog. As we inhale, we step up with the right foot. We bring the right knee to the center of the mat. Exhale, extend the left leg long behind us. We have an option here to press into the palms as we lift our head up and high here. You can come up on your fingertips, or if you have more flexibility, you can use your blocks. Place your blocks under your shoulders. We press into our palms. And then lift the chest high, opening up the pelvis down to the mat. Draw, you don't want to be like this, so make sure you can draw the shoulders away from your ears as we come to this new tall, dignified stance. Stepping into our elegance and excellence, our stellar sophistication. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. We set our blocks off to the side, lower down to our elbows. Bring the palms together and then lower our head down towards the mat. In here, I invite you to release any remaining things that could potentially get in your way. Any of your fears, your worries, your concerns, whatever it is, let's collectively release all of the negative people, places, and things that have held us back from achieving everything we desire. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Beautiful. Bring our hands on the mat, lift ourselves upward. As we inhale, turn the left toes down and extend that left leg. Exhale, bring the right leg up, back to downward facing dog. As we inhale, step up with the left foot, but we bring the left knee up to the top of the mat. Exhale, as we extend the right leg long. Option to use our hand, fingertips, or our blocks underneath our shoulders. Press into our palms as we come to rise. Draw the shoulders back, lifting our beautiful face forward, opening our pelvis to the earth. As we come into this beautiful stance. And take a moment to feel your confidence, what it's like when you step into your light, when you finally take claim over something that's going to be yours, when you're actively taking control back of your life and you know that you know what you know. What does that confidence feel like? And tap into that confidence and bring it deep inside you. We take a full breath in. Exhale, full breath out. Beautiful. Send our blocks to the side. Come down to our elbows. Bring the palms together. We lower our head and we silently commit to ourselves that we are ready, willing, and able to do whatever necessary to become the highest version of ourselves, to become the woman we were created to be, to manifest our ideal business, our luxury lifestyle, all of the things that we commit wholeheartedly to that process. And let's take a moment to do that. And we take a full breath in. Exhale, full breath out. Beautiful. Come back to our hands on the mat as we inhale, turn the right toes down, extend the right leg. Exhale, we come back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Lower down to our knees. Take a moment. Let's move our blocks out of the way. As we send our hips back into child's pose, walk the hands out. And then we come to rise. We come to sit on our backside. If we're preparing for Savasana, if you are getting ready to recline, you want to make sure that you have enough space as you extend your legs out and then lower vertebrae by vertebrae down to the mat. Or if you're coming to seated Savasana with me, then we come to sit facing the side of the mat in Sukhasana. We give everyone a moment to come into their final pose. If we're in Sukhasana, tucking our feet up underneath us, we come back to our tall spine. You worked so hard today. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of each and every one of you. I truly am. We have it within us to do anything that we set our mind to, and instead of all the crazy and the chaos, we're turning it inwards. We're becoming the highest version of ourselves. We're making our dreams come true. 2026 is the year of the dynamic do-over. So we come to sit in our Sukhasana for Savasana. Draw the shoulders back as we return to our tall seat. Open up our palms to the universe. Close our eyes down. And as we enter into this sacred space, I invite you to begin envisioning, what is the highest version of yourself? Who are the woman that you were created to be? What type of business have you always wanted to open? What type of lifestyle have you always wanted to live? We cannot create that which we do not know. We have to have an idea of what we want to accomplish so we can set our roadmap towards that. So as we sit here together in Savasana, let's take some time to contemplate those things. And then we bring ourselves back to the here and now. Of course, if you'd like to stay longer, you're more than welcome to. For the rest of us, we bring back with us everything that we've learned in our class, any awakening, any inspiration, any ideas. We want to bring those memories safely back with us so we can begin to implement them in the new year. Or maybe you're starting today, right now, in this moment. As we come back to the here and now, let's bring our hands together, our prayer hands at our chest. Collectively, we breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. We bow to each other and say namaste, that the yogi in me honors and recognizes the yogi in you. Then we come to rise, open our eyes as we wrap up our class for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I am so excited for you. I have so many brand new things coming up in 2026, and I can't wait to share them with you. This is the year of the dynamic do-over. I have my Word of the Year event coming up next week. I have a new program I'll be launching in 2026. We're going to be doing lots of things to help us recognize and release that trauma and drama that has been wedged deep within us. We're going to release it. We're going to become the highest version of ourselves, and we're going to make all of our dreams come true, and we're going to do it together. Thank you very much for joining me. I wish you all a beautiful day, a very, very happy holiday. No matter how you celebrate, I wish you nothing but happiness and joy. Brightest blessings, everyone. I will see you all the next time. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.